guys, so for this week's video, I want to do something a little bit different, and I thought it'd be really interesting because a lot of people don't know how to do this and don't do it enough. I probably don't do it enough. So today I want to show you guys how I clean all my makeup brushes and my tools. This is really important, especially for hygiene and also so your makeup just applies better. I thought I would share with you guys my tips and tricks and the products I use to clean them and sanitize them. Of course, I'm going to tell you some do's, but I'm also going to tell you some don'ts and some things that you shouldn't do to your makeup brushes. I think I'm just going to get the don'ts out of the way right away and tell you what not to do with your brushes. One thing you really don't want to do is soak it. A lot of people do that to get like heavy product like foundation and brushes out. Don't soak your brushes because basically your ferrule has glue in it, and when you soak it, especially in warm water in a solution in like a remover product, it's gonna loosen the glue and oftentimes you'll get that little wiggle. Don't leave it up in a container to dry, because the water that dries, instead of falling out of the brush, it's gonna, some of it will just evaporate, but some of it will seep into the ferrule again, loosening it and causing your brush to fall apart, which you can glue, but it'll just make your brush last longer so the hairs don't fall out as easily. My favorite way to do it, as I will share in my video, is to put it sideways off the counter. So the brush is hanging off the counter. The cheapest way I recommend to clean your makeup brushes is using shampoo. Literally, it's the cheapest way because you can get a big bottle. You can use up shampoos that you don't really like or that you're tired of using in the shower. I like organic or more natural shampoos for my brushes just because it is going on your skin. So some shampoos can have more harsh chemicals, so that's something to look out for and to consider. Another great way is using baby shampoo, very gentle shampoo as well. So this one I didn't know about for a while, but it's a must. This is Cinema Secrets. This stuff smells terrible and it's very strong. I wouldn't use this to clean your makeup brushes all the time. So basically this is a quick drying formula. Basically use it with no water, so it's really fast to use, especially if you're wanting to clean brushes in between clients. But this is also so good for cream products and brushes that you cannot get out, like the stubborn lipsticks on your lipstick brush, the stubborn foundation in between your brush, you know, stuff like that. This is amazing. It just breaks everything down. All right, the next thing is rubbing alcohol. I think this is necessary because certain things you just really need to sanitize. And I have a little cup, a shot glass. You can use a jar, a cup, a bowl, anything, towel, because like I said, I like to dry my brushes on a flat surface. I like them to sit on a towel. My next thing is a little hack. I don't always do this, but you know how you can buy those expensive plastic like gridded things to clean your makeup brushes? So my great little hack is getting a little soap dish. They all look different, but the ones with a little bit of the grit on it to hold the soap in place are amazing. I just hold it in my palm of my hand and get the brush through it, and it kind of just gets in the hairs a little bit better. I got my little station here, hopefully you can see. You can see my towel here on the side of the counter, my brushes that I need to clean, and then I have my makeup sponges, and then you can barely see this here, brushes here. I have my tools like my eyelash curlers, tweezers. Yes, people, you need to wash these. Sharpeners, scissors. My water is going to be lukewarm. I don't want to be hot because that can loosen up your ferrule a little bit more, be a little bit harsh on the brush, especially for sponges. I feel like hot water really breaks them down. Alrighty, then I'm just gonna kind of lightly squeeze my brushes out, just especially the big ones. They tend to have a little bit of water in them. And then on the towel, I'm just gonna go ahead, just kind of go like that. Now for my cream brushes. So I have my little cup here, and then I got my Cinema Secrets. Just gonna pour it right into my cup just a little bit. And this is my foundation brush. I know I use this for my foundation brush, but I love it. So you're gonna swirl the product in. You can see it looks like this milky foundation water. Just swirl it in, making sure you just have it deep enough for the brush hairs to go in, but not for the actual ferrule. Then just go in with your little cloth and voila. Wipe off till you see nothing coming off. Instant dry, you can see. It's not wet, it's dry, it looks completely clean. There's no foundation in the whole thing. Now, sometimes what I'll do when I'm doing a deep clean, I like to, now after this, I got the deep foundation all out. Now after, I'll do the soap and I'll wash it. I just like to get the residue of the Cinema Secrets off, so that's why I would do it. But if you are in a rush and you need your brushes dry, this is amazing even for powdered products, just because you can use your brushes right away. Okay, for sponges, honestly my favorite way is just to wash it with some soap in the water. Get this one just like that, just in the water, and then I just lightly tap the area, especially where I use it. So now for the tools, I like to use just this cup, and then some of my rubbing alcohol, scissors and tweezers just in like that, let them soak while I do my other shot. When eyelash curlers get old, oftentimes because you press too hard too, you'll get that slit and then all the hairs will get stuck. I like to just remove the hairs out because you can still use those eyelash curlers, but I do recommend having no slit in the bed. And that's just part of actually not pressing and learning how to use an eyelash curler correctly. It's putting on more of the motion you do your eyelash curler, bringing your whole arm up rather than pressing hard, because then you're just going to pull your lashes out. I'm going to dip my Q-tip into the rubbing alcohol and just take it on the blade. Alright, so that's how I like to clean all my makeup brushes and my tools. I hope you guys learned something from this video. And now I'm just gonna let all my brushes dry. Be sure to give it a big thumbs up if you did, and subscribe down below to stay tuned for all my other videos. I'll see you guys in next week's video. Bye!